2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Norwood Invitational is about to get underway.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda likes the wind.
Currently 2 under for the event.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Setting up now on a par 4. That's nicely done. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at, their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just one off the lead after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head, that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour. And we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger, but I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Well, that'll work. Up on the deck.
Or can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tee high and let her fly.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career. Just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, winds blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green's a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about turn, look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies. The leaderboard. Leading by 5 shots after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Outstanding approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Get excited. This could go in. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Second shot here on the 14th. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. Putting for birdie. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh! And ladies and gentlemen, that was laser-like.
What happens here?
And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. That's incredible. And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it, and only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
Setting themselves up for a birdie, hopefully an eagle. Ooh.
That was dialed in. Now, looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Good looking shot, this. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Wow, what a shot. And with this putt, he will win the event.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.